they just found out one of his friends or something has got severe cancer, and don't look like there's any possible way of overcoming it. And they're trying to get, I think it's a female, that lady flown back to Michigan where she's from, and she's down here somewhere. I think she's down towards Nashville. They got her down there, and there's no hope apparently, and they're trying to get her back home. And she can't drive, and they can't haul her, so they're going to try to fly her back. And he was asking about if I knew anybody that would fly. I don't have anybody that I know of, and he don't have a plane anymore. So anyway, pray for them. I said all that to say this: pray for these people. Pray for them. I don't know who she is. I know him. He's a friend. The lady I've asked y'all to pray for so many times, she seems to be doing great. She's going back this week for her final MRI. There was one little spot in the back of her head that they're going to go in with some type of a little deal to go in there, and they're going to remove it. They think it's just dead cancer cells, and they're moving them out. They're removing it. And then she should be fine. She's in remission, and she keeps telling me to thank everybody, and she keeps thanking me. I said, don't thank me, thank the Lord. And she's really really encouraged. She's encouraged to the point, and I think I told Sammy, she wants to, when she comes home, they come up this summer, Charlie, you know what I'm talking about, when they're coming up, she wants to sit down and she wants to talk about the Lord. And I think that's great. I think that's great. I don't know that I could say anything would encourage her, but I'm going to get her in front of somebody who can if I can't. And so I'm going to work on that. And I'm going to have Mr. Sam there with me. And even anybody else, anybody that would like to just join, I'd like to get her together with a few people, and I don't want her to get too, you know what I'm talking about, Charlie, I don't want her to get too overwhelmed. But she's really asking questions, and that's good. That's how we learn, isn't it? We ask questions, and we need to keep doing that. So anyway, unspoken, remember these ones we've talked about and we spoke this morning? Charlie Mitchell. Okay. Remember this person, Charlie Mitchell?
A friend of mine at work, her sister, Lori Cantor, just had breast cancer surgery, and she'll get the final report in about 10 days.
Keep these. Listen, these people we might not know, but God knows them.
Pray for Jim and Claudette Sammy.
Yeah, Jim and Claudia. I don't know if they've got much family left, have they?
They've got
Brian, yeah.
Lena.
And I didn't know that Jim had passed away. Remember Jim Campbell? Claudette passed away. Well, Jim did too.
Oh, we had?
Yeah. I think they're burying him Wednesday.
No, their funeral's Wednesday and their burial's Thursday.
Thursday. They didn't. Once she passed away, then he passed away. So remember this family, and this family's been around here ever since I was a little bitty rascal, and I remember them. It's Dwight's sister. Y'all ever remember Dwight Whaley? Dwight's sister. So anyway, remember all these names we've lifted up this morning, and all week, and all whatever you think about it. Pray for people. As Christians, I think that we should pray every day. On the way to work, on the way wherever, at home, wherever. God's always there. He's always listening. He said, I'll never leave you, I'll never forsake you. So remember that. Daniel, lead us in prayer this morning, would you?
Service, Lord, that we won't hear today. I pray you for the Savior, God. We just pray that you speak to the heart
trip too, like, you just praise the honor $44. You just sing up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lifestyle of worship. That's what we're going to talk about. Worship this morning. There's a few things it asks in here and things it says, and I'm going to try to adhere as close as I can to the lesson. I can go in different places and a lot of things, and that's why I like Wally, because Wally, he has the history on it. I can holler on Wally, and he knows where it's at. Most people, it says worship is something people do on Sunday mornings. But now Sunday's not just, we're not confined to worship on Sunday morning. We should worship every day. Every day. And that's, as I said, unfortunately, they also think of worship solely in terms of music and singing. Thus, it would be a 10 worship service. They leave feeling, it says they have met their worship obligation. They think this feeling they get from singing and things like that, that's their obligation. It says, however, the entirety of our lives should be carried out as an act of worship to God. When it comes to worship, there should be evidence that validates our praise. It's one thing to pray. Remember I told you before, I said when you say I'm a Christian, you're a target. You're a target. People see you. They're going to watch you. And they do that. Now, I've talked about that before. It says it's one thing to praise God with our lips. It's quite another to worship Him with our lives. The proof of worship is in the living. People should be able to see you and see that you love the Lord, that you're not walking in the evil and doing the evil things. And I know we get mad sometimes and do things and maybe say things we shouldn't. That's when we get done. You don't ever do that, do you, Charlie?
No hinges, no hammers. Whatever.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go pick them up and try it again, don't we? Sometime.
Or do it belongs to.
Yeah, stay out of my toolbox. But Colossians 3, 1 through 5. Go ahead and read that, Dave.